Hello ladies, I got some more Hennessy for y'all. This video is presented by the Sean Blazington Lounge. It ain't got no ad-libs or none of that shit. But if you want to hear about Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, and August Alsina, you might as well sit back and relax. I got some Hennessy, I got a bubble bath ready for you. I got some rose petals laying up in there. This video is strictly for the grown and sexy. I got these documentations ready for y'all. We don't do that girly gossiping and spilling tea. All we do is spill Hennessy over here, baby. And right about now, I'm about to pour a whole pint of Hennessy all over your areolas.
Now, it's been reported that Will Smith finally put hands on August Alsina. They was fighting in the middle of the street in Hollywood. They was stopping traffic. Will Smith had blood all over his fist. He finally put hands on that boy. But I'm sorry to tell y'all, it didn't have nothing to do with Jada Pinkett Smith. That was not the reason why they was fighting. And when I tell y'all the reason why they was fighting, it's gonna blow your mind. You ain't gonna be able to believe the real reason why Will Smith put hands on this boy. You would figure that he disrespected Jada or one of his kids, but that ain't have nothing to do with it, y'all. Now, there's plenty of nights where Will Smith woke up in the morning.
Nights he woke up in the morning? Well, how the fuck he do that?
Laying on the floor next to his bed. And the reason why Will Smith be waking up in the morning next to his bed on the floor is because August Alsina come in there in the middle of the night, drag his ass from under them covers, slam him on the floor, and then hop in the bed with Jada Pinkett Smith. But that ain't never make Will Smith mad. The real reason why Will Smith got mad at this boy is because whenever Will Smith come home, August Alsina be sitting up there watching his animes and his Star Trek movies, and Will don't like that. You can have his wife, you can drive his cars, you can be with his daughter, be with his son, be with his mama, but you not about to be eating that man Apple Jacks and watching all his cartoons and animes. That's where August Alsina fucked up. He was doing all right before he started dibbling and dabbling in Will Smith's personal thing. He come out the house wearing Will Smith drawers, wearing his sneakers. Will don't give a damn about that. You gonna leave his Pokemon cards alone. The Smith family sure know how to treat a guest. Whenever you go over to Will and Jada's house, they gonna make you feel good. Shit, you can have the car, you can have the couch, whatever you want, they'll let you have it. They some real good people. And if you come over there and you want something to eat, you better be careful what they offer you to eat.
Some coochie.
When August Alsina first came over there, Will Smith offered him some food. But if he wasn't satisfied with that, he offered him Jada, offered him Willow. Oh, it's a whole lot of things to eat over there. You might not want to eat it, but it's the offer. Now, this man been hugged up with her mama. You seen pictures of August Alsina hugged up with their daughter. You seen him laid in the bathtub full of bubbles with Jaden.
They be in there butt naked.
And the reason why he's able to do this is because Will Smith ain't worried about them. Was he too busy laid up with Quincy Jones? I ain't trying to get in trouble about this, but you have to understand, Quincy Jones was the same one with Michael Jackson that helped him get his career started the way he wanted to get it started. And also, Quincy Jones was the one with Will Smith that got his situation started. Now Will Smith be with gay songs, and he be making all them gay songs, but that ain't nobody business but Will and Jada. And now that Jada is involved with August Alsina, Will Smith slapped his ass all the way back to June. He gonna have to change his name to September Alsina, the way Will Smith put hands on his man. Now, I'm about to say something and a lot of y'all gonna get mad because it sounds very disturbing. It don't sound like something you want to hear. You don't never want to hear what I'm about to tell y'all. Y'all gonna look at me in a different light. Some of y'all gonna treat me like I'm the Grim Reaper. Some of y'all gonna want to fight. Y'all gonna unsubscribe to the channel. Y'all gonna be so pissed off at me because of what I got to say. But I'm gonna go on and say it because these is highly classified documentations and a lot of people need this information. And if it wasn't for me giving this to y'all, y'all would never know what's really going on behind closed doors and behind the scenes in Hollywood. So I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all what I know, so you would know, so you can look at these people the way y'all need to be looking at them. Now, I want y'all to take a good look at Alsina, and then I want you to take a good look at Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh Lord.
See, and after you do that, I want you to take a good look at Will Smith, because what I'm gonna tell y'all is going to be very shocking. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith got them high cheekbones, and Alsina got them high cheekbones. They got the same nose, the same lips, the same eyes. Alsina look like he could be Jaden Smith's big brother.
Or his daddy.
And according to these documentations I received, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, they had a miscarriage before they got married, and that's why they decided to get married, because the miscarriage was devastating. They figured they had it because they wasn't in a committed relationship, so they went ahead and tied the knot. And it says here that Jada Pinkett didn't have no miscarriage. She just didn't want to have a baby, and she set the baby up for adoption.
That's his mom.
Nah. I'ma say this, y'all, and y'all gonna get mad at me, and I really don't want y'all to get mad. I don't want nobody to unsubscribe to the channel or say y'all don't want nothing to do with the Sean Blazington Lounge. Y'all might not want to come back and get no drinks, had no chicken wings on Friday. Y'all probably don't want nothing else to do with me after I say this, but I'm just gonna go on and say it, and you can take it how you gonna take it. But according to this information, before I say what I got to say, I want to let y'all know that the information that I be receiving, sometimes it's a burden. I hate to be the message bearer, because this gonna break a lot of y'all hearts, and this gonna be nasty. You ain't gonna be able to sleep for a couple of days, but I'm just going, let me just say what I got to say. It says here on page 69, yeah, I know, that's a nasty page number. But this just so happened to be the page that it said on. It says here on 69 that there's a possibility that Alsina could possibly be Alsina Pinkett Smith. So when they said he was a motherfucker, they wasn't lying about it. This boy, it's a possible chance that he really is a motherfucker. Look, they look just like each other, y'all.
They do.
He looked like a mixture of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith put together. And this is gonna, look at her laid up with her son like that.
They nasty.
She ain't no sugar mama, that's his mama.
His only mama.
Shit, that's his regular mama. You ain't gotta put no sugar in front of it, no honey, no cinnamon. She just his mama.
She plain.
And I think she know this now, that's why she embarrassed. And people talking about she backing away from him because of the song that he did, and he mentioned their relationship. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Actually, she the one that produced the song for him. I got video footage of Jada Pinkett in the studio with Alsina. She made the beat for that song, so that ain't even the reason why she stopped talking to him. The reason why she left his ass alone is because she did them DNA testers. She put that cotton swab in his mouth when he was asleep. Come to find out, it's a 99.99 to 99 that he's not the 99.999% chance that that's her biological child. I know. I know it's nasty. Look how he hugged up with his grandmama like that. Ain't nobody supposed to be standing in back of their grandmama like that, y'all.
She like that.
And this man, he was too blinded by Quincy Jones' bones. He ain't even realized that his wife was laid up. See, I don't even want to talk about it no more. I'm just gonna get into some other
Talk about something else.
documentations, because I'm disgusted myself actually. And Will Smith, he be smiling so hard with gay song. If you standing next to another man, you're not supposed to be smiling that hard. It's okay to smirk when you next to another man, but if you standing next to another man, you smiling hard like how Will Smith be smiling with gay songs. Something definitely wrong with that. Jada Pinkett be putting on them wigs. Her hair gray as hell under that wig, and don't nobody know it. Y'all think Jada Pinkett is 30 years old, 40 years old? She got some good plastic surgery, because by looking at her, you can't tell how old she is. We all know she old, but don't nobody know exactly how old she is. But it says here in these papers that she older than Will Smith. Oh my God. Kimberly Wilkerson donated $1.99 to the Sean Blazington Lounge. Thank you so much, baby. You did not have to dig in your purse. You ain't have to dig between all them tampons and them gum wrappers and all them old napkins that you don't blew your nose with and shot up in your purse to get that $1.99 out for your boy. I really do appreciate you, sister.
Thank you, baby, for the donation.
Now, I ain't no pervert or nothing like that, but older women just got more sense than younger women.
Wow.
But this the thing. When she got with this boy, he was high off them drugs. He ain't give a damn how old she was. All he knew is that she got money and she was willing to help him with his habit. Now, she tried to make it seem like she came into his life and cleaned him up and now he off the drugs and he doing better and things like that. But the truth is, the way she get what she want out of him is buy them drugs, and that's the only reason why he stuck around. He like a pit bull dog, and she his caretaker. She got him on the leash with them damn drugs. Every time he think about leaving, Jada, you too old. You ain't really working with nothing. I can do better. It's other females out here. I don't need to be laid up with your old ass Jada Pinkett Smith. All she do is dangle that bag of crack in front of his face. He ain't going nowhere. She got her a young boy until he get old. And as soon as he start looking old like Will Smith, she gonna drop ass and get another young crackhead out here in these streets. Y'all thinking that Trey Songz is the first boy she got with that's hooked on them drugs. That ain't the truth. It says here on page 14 that Jada Pinkett Smith was the one that turned out Rick James. Rick James wasn't on no drugs before he met Jada Pinkett Smith. She been doing this for a long time. And not only did she turn out Rick James, it says she turned out Flavor Flav. She's a veteran when it comes to messing with crackheads. When you come home and you got another man in your house, it make you feel a certain type of way. When you open the door and your kids don't run up to you and give you a hug, they too busy laid up with August. He got your daughter sitting on his lap, your wife cooking him some breakfast, and your son looking at him with the googly eyes. Will Smith don't give a damn about none of that, because when he is home, all he won't do is sit in front of the TV and watch all his little nerdy, goofy TV shows. This man get finished filming the movie, come home, put on that Star Trek, get him some popcorn, mess around with them Pokemon cards. He be in a whole nother world. So Will Smith, he don't give a damn about Jada and Willow and all them goofy people in his family. He just want to have a good time with his animes and things like that. But it says here on page 28 that when Will Smith came home, when August Alsina was sitting in front of that TV and he was watching them animes, Will Smith lost his damn mind. Then he looked in the corner and saw that his Star Trek DVDs was being tampered with.
Oh, not the Star Trek.
He went clean upside that boy's head, dragged him outside, beat him bloody in front of everybody in Hollywood. They said Jack Nicholson was standing out there, Amber Rose. And she came out of Jack Nicholson's house. That's how she was able to see the whole thing. She be popping off all around the neighborhood in Malibu. They said Angela Bassett tried to pull Will Smith off of him, and it was just a mess out there. You figure people with all that money, they won't be having no drama, fights in the middle of the street. But Will Smith is a nice man. Shoot, you can have his balls, whatever you want. Will Smith, he ain't shy. He'll bust it open for you as if that's what you really want. Now, this is according to my papers. I never met this man personally, but I know these things is a fact. The Smith family, they sure know how to treat a guest. And August Alsina, he got the family package. You know how when you go to the store, you can get the regular bread, or you can get the family pack? Well, August Alsina got the family pack when it comes to the Smiths. He got the mama,
The brother,
the daughter,
auntie,
he got the son, got their grandma,
their cousin.
he got a couple of their uncles that don't nobody know about. He all the way in the family. And when I say he in the family, I mean he really in the family.
All's deep.
All the way in there. I mean, real deep in the family.
He been with all of them.
he putting it down with the family, y'all.
He a sex slave.
Usually when you go over to people's house, they invite you in, they offer you some food, they offer you something to drink, you know, put your feet up, take your shoes off, feel comfortable. But when you go in the Smith house, shoot, they gonna offer you more than food. A butt cheek there, a butt cheek here, might offer you a ball sack. I mean, they very, very friendly people, and August Alsina found that out the hard way. And he been hard ever since. You know what? These documentations ain't meant to be nasty. I'm just trying to tell y'all what I know about the situation, because Will Smith is very, very freaky, y'all. This man, he be walking around. Y'all remember the Will Smith show? He'll come out that back room and Uncle Fester or whatever his name was be back there, and Will Smith just be a grinning. And not to mention that boy Carlton on that show, y'all know he had sugar in his tank. He made up that little dance where his head be going one way, hands be going the other way, feet be going the other way. He used to be killing that dance, just wiggling. And Will Smith be standing behind him looking like he about to start drooling when Carlton be doing the Carlton dance. And the way he made up that dance is one night he stayed the night at Will Smith's house, and he got so damn drunk and high. And he woke up butt naked in the middle of Will Smith's bedroom, and he was doing the Carlton dance. See, cocaine is a hell of a drug, y'all. And August Alsina know all about that drug. And Will Smith should have never married Jada. He had plenty of options out there, and don't get me wrong, Jada is a nice looking woman. But Will could have got with anybody and everybody, but the reason why he got with her is because of her bossy demeanor. She's a butch, to say the least. She wear the pants in the relationship, and that's exactly what Will Smith wanted, because he don't wear no damn pants.
Or no drawers.
Shit, you go over to Will Smith house, he's walking around the house with a big t-shirt on with a bonnet on his head. He don't wear the pants in their relationship. That be Jada Pinkett walk around the house with some overalls on, looking like she about to go farming. Will Smith be in there chopping up the vegetables, and she be sitting there reading the newspaper with a cup of coffee, smoking a cigarette. He be feeding her food. Try this, bae. Taste this, bae. He be blowing the food before he feed it to her. She wear the pants in their relationship, and ain't nothing wrong with that. It all depends on what you want out of the relationship. When he got with her, he wanted somebody that was gonna slap him every now and then and tell him to shut up. That's all he wanted when he first got with Jada. But he got a whole lot more than that. He got young boys, he got junkies living in the house. This man come home from a long vacation, come in the house and see Pookie from New Jack City in his living room. Got crackheads running all up and down the stairs. I feel bad for Will Smith, because he didn't know Jada was gonna be out here messing with these little dope fiends. And half of these rappers in the music industry that's on drugs is on drugs because of Jada Pinkett Smith. She got the supply. She the plug, y'all. Whatever they want, she gonna get it for that.
That's right.
I'm so glad I'm able to share this information with y'all people and let y'all know how I feel about it. We're a community of brothers and sisters. Candy Kendrick said, Will said he'll take care of you, Sean, if you come over there sometime. Well, this the thing. I've been over to their house a couple of times, but they tried to make me feel a little too comfortable.
What happened?
I sat down and here come Willow trying to massage my feet. I said, hold on now, Willow. You can get me a pillow, Willow, but you gonna have to quit all that massaging. And then Jaden come out the back room looking all zesty and shit, trying to catch eye contact. I'm trying to look everywhere else in the room, and this man following my eyes, trying to get a one-on-one eye contact. It made me feel very uncomfortable. And then Jada Pinkett mama with her fine ass be walking around the house with some booty shorts on. I had to get up and leave because everything in there was sexual. Even the dog. I went to pet the dog, and the dog started licking all in between my fingers and shit. I'm like, you know what? These people, something ain't right when the dog trying to get busy with you. I tried to pet the dog. The dog licked up the middle of my hand so slow. I had to stare at him for a little bit like, what the hell are you trying to do here, Scruffy? The dog was being sexual, y'all. So I had to get the hell out of there. Will Smith is a very nice man, but he's just a little too nice. He'll offer you $25,000 in a heartbeat, and best believe you're going to have to pay him back. Will Smith, thanks for the $25,000. Oh, no problem, man. I try to help people out as much as I can. You take that $25,000, you go to the mall, buy you a whole bunch of new clothes because you know you need them, socks and drawers. You got about $20,000 left, so you get you a little used car, a little beat up Nissan Sentra, and you think you doing big things. Don't pay the rent off for about 6 months. Now you down to $2,000, and all you can keep thinking about is Will Smith. Will Smith in the movies. Will Smith got albums that went platinum, The Fresh Prince Show. Will Smith got a whole lot of money. And this whole time you thinking about Will Smith, he thinking about your bare ass. You think about his ass, but he thinking about your ass. He know you gonna come back as soon as you run out of that $25,000. You gonna be knocking at Will Smith door. And when he come to that door, he gonna answer the door, fresh out the shower, body glycerin, with a towel around his waist and a boner. And what you gonna do, dawg?
I'm gonna get that money.
You know he got another 25 G's up in there. All you gotta do is come up in the house. He got the weed smoke blaring all in the background. He knew you was coming over there. And I told Will Smith, man, look, if you can just give me another $25, I swear, man, this all I want. I'm gonna leave you alone after this, man. Just another $25,000. But he kept telling me to come on in the house, and shit, I ain't do it.
Yes, you did.
I ain't do it, y'all.
Lying ass.
But we ain't talking about my personal life. We talking about what happened with August Alsina, because it didn't even take no $25,000 to get him hooked. All Jada Pinkett had to do was dangle that bag of crack in front of his face, and that boy was hooked for the rest of his life. It don't take much. All you gotta do is dangle that little bag of crack, and August Alsina gonna do whatever the hell you want him to do. Jada Pinkett seen August Alsina do plenty of things. You think August Alsina seen some things, but Jada Pinkett is the one that seen some things with August Alsina. She seen that man digging the trash cans, eating chicken bones and shit. One day they was riding down the street. She bought him a brand new Bentley. She's sitting in the passenger seat feeling all good because she got her new little side man, the Bentley. This man rolled past KFC and hopped out the Bentley at a green light. Jada Pinkett sitting in the passenger seat looking all confused. Let me get the details for y'all. Okay. It says here that August Alsina stopped at a green light in front of a KFC and ran across the street. Jada Pinkett was sitting in the passenger seat all confused. So she had to hop over in the driver's seat and drive over to the KFC parking lot where August Alsina ran over there. She went in the store looking for him. She checked the bathrooms. He wasn't in there. And then it says she went in the back of the KFC where them dumpsters was at. And August Alsina, all you could see was the bottom of his red bottom shoes dangling out that dumpster. He was in there eating biscuits and chicken bone. She tried to introduce him to a better life. She tried to spend money on this man, but he's still that grimy little boy he used to be when he was little. She tried to wash him up a little bit, give him a bath. She ran that boy some bath water. Thought he was gonna hop in the tub. She came back in the bathroom. He was playing in the toilet water. You can't save no crackhead unless he want to be saved. And August Alsina, the only reason why he is with her is for crack. Now this is the real deal, y'all, and I'm gonna give it to y'all because people thinking that Jada just hooked up with August Alsina. She went out there as a lone wolf and found this man and brought him back to her family. That ain't what really happened. August Alsina, he met Will Smith before he met Jada. But when Will Smith brought him back home, Jada said, not this one, Will. You can have Trey Songz and all them other ones, but this one right here, Will, we gonna have to play rock, paper, scissors over this. And Will Smith dumbass done put out the paper, Jada Pinkett done put out them scissors, and it was over since then. So she said we can keep them in the family, Will. See, they treat these boys like dogs. And August Alsina, he ain't nothing but a stray dog that just came up on their doorstep looking for some milk, looking for a bone,
Looking for some crack.
and Will Smith was gonna give him that bone until Jada Pinkett snatched that bone out of his hand and said, this dog, he don't eat bone. And gave that boy a can of tuna fish. See, I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just telling y'all exactly what happened between these people. Will Smith brought that boy around their family, but Jada Pinkett called first dibs. Said, Will, This one right here, this one right here, this all mine, Will. Will said, alright, Jada, if that's what you want. Because the thing is, Will Smith used to be real close with Quincy Jones. And with a name like Quincy, you know he be quenching between some butt cheeks. Look, this is what it says here. Quincy Jones was the one that was with Michael Jackson, and we all know he tutti fruity. Quincy Jones was the one that put Al B. Shore on. Remember Al B. Shore from the 90s? He used to make them songs and his voice be all high. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. That boy had the most highest voice in the world messing with Quincy Jones. You come to the studio with a deep voice, by the time you leave there, you gonna be squeaking like Minnie Mouse. Quincy Jones be quenching between them boys' butt cheeks. See, this is what I know. Mary Charles said, Shaba in the lounge, ting-a-ling-a-ling, get your old ass. Mary Charles, you know what, I don't want to block you or delete you, sister, but you gonna have to stop bringing them old ass things from your generation into our generation, Mary Charles. You be in the comment section singing Temptation songs and shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Angel Eyes said an open relationship. That's exactly what it is. And both of them is open, very wide. And that's the nasty part about it, Angel Eyes. If you're gonna have an open relationship, Will Smith shouldn't be open. Me personally, I don't feel like no man should be open, but Will Smith is all the way open. You can ask Gay Songs how open Will Smith is. Now, I ain't trying to be nasty with y'all. I'm just trying to give y'all the documentations because this is a very, very sticky situation between these people. Now, I got love for Jada Pinkett Smith. I never thought of her as being a good actor. I ain't never seen no movie where Jada Pinkett really killed that role to where you left the movie theater thinking, damn, Jada Pinkett Smith is a hell of an actor. You can't put her in no movie with no A-list celebrities. You ain't never seen Jada Pinkett Smith in no movie with no Denzel Washington. You ain't never seen her in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio or any of them A-list celebrities. You ain't never seen it. You probably seen her in the movie with Tupac or Tiffany Haddish or somebody like that. She's a D-list actor. And Will Smith, he's like a B-list actor. He had some movies where he played really good roles, where he really got into character, and you know, Will Smith is a good actor, but Jada Pinkett Smith, not so much. And she's hanging on by a thread. She used to be on shows like Living Single, and you probably seen her on the Martin Show a couple of times, but besides that, her Hollywood career really ain't worth a damn. Social Duchess said her and her mom look like twins. Her mama fine as hell, y'all.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all, if I had to choose between Jada Pinkett and her mama, I think I'm gonna go on
Her mama?
with her mama. But that's just me though. Brave Bird said Jada was horrible playing that nurse on that TV series. Can you say horrible? See, y'all see what I see when it comes to Jada Pinkett. She ain't no good actor, the same way August Alsina ain't no good singer. The only reason why females listen to his music is because they find him attractive. If August Alsina looked like Bobby Shmurda, he wouldn't even have no damn career. Lamar Davis is back. What it do, brother? Brave Bird said Will Smith seems corny to me. Probably a nice guy, but I don't get a sexy vibe. I get a goofy vibe. Everybody get that same vibe from Will Smith because he's very, very goofy and he loves cartoons and animes. He's a nerd. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He's an intellectual brother. He's all into science fiction and things like that that stimulate the mind. And that's all right because you got a lot of brothers like that. But people think Will Smith ain't gangster, but he get real gangster when you mess around with his stuff. He came home and that boy August Alsina was sitting in front of that TV watching his cartoons and eating Will Smith Apple Jacks. And that's when he lost his damn mind and beat the blood out that boy in front of everybody. Beef in the Night said Jada was good and set it off too. Brother, we not talking about hood classic films. That was a ghetto ass movie, brother. We talking about some real Hollywood movies. You ain't never seen Jada Pinkett in no real Hollywood movie. What you gonna say next? She played a good role in Menace to Society with them dirty ass braids, with that stinking little boy riding that freaking bicycle or big wheel or whatever the hell that was. That movie was dumb as hell. Jada Pinkett, she's a project chick in every movie that she played in. You ain't never seen her in no serious role. They tried to put her old ass in The Matrix and ruined the whole damn movie. Thief in the Night talking about what about The Matrix? What the hell did she do in The Matrix? Jada Pinkett didn't even have no superpowers. They didn't put her ass in slow motion or nothing. They didn't rewind Jada Pinkett. They didn't press the fast forward button on Jada Pinkett. Her ass was just a prop. She showed up with them dookie braids. They didn't even make Jada Pinkett do The Matrix in The Matrix. That's how bad of an actress she is, y'all.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Every day I'm risking my life to get your documentations every Thursday night. You don't appreciate Sean Blaze? That's okay, you get documents anyways, baby. It ain't that I'm afraid to show my face, baby. Don't want the FBI opening up my case, baby. They don't want you to know the truth, but I'm still gonna give it to you, baby.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you.
That's what I do.
Risk my life.
Risk my life for you, girl. That's what I do. Risk my life for you, girl. Risk my life to give you.
Risk
on
my
the line.
life.
That's what I do.
Risking my life for
This
you.
what I do.
Risking my life.
You, girl,
Risking my life.